Greg, what kind of opportunity is this tomorrow? This is a big day for the.
It's fun, it's what players play for. It's what coaches coach for. I've been doing this 30-some years, and you don't get this many opportunities for a game like this. So you want to embrace it, you want to enjoy it, but you also have to make sure your preparation's on point.
Can you talk about the first matchup with Seton Hall? What was that like, and why did you play so well against them?
Well, it was number one. It was an incredible game. I've watched it a couple times the last few days, and every time you looked at the score, it was tied. It just kept, punch after punch after punch, and. The first half, we fouled them a lot, put them on the free throw line. The second half, we cleaned that up and did a better job, and that's going to have to be a recipe today or tomorrow. And then, on the backboards, we got to find a way to survive. And Miles Powell creates so much offense with his movement, and our ability to adjust to that and cover that up is going to be really critical.
You can think back to the Wichita State game where it was for kind of a winner-take-all game. What do you remember about the night before and what it takes to kind of not let that kind of consume you and stay focused?
You don't really sleep this time of year anyway, from a coaching perspective. So whether you're winning, losing, you don't sleep. So that part of it is, it's just how bad's a nightmare really is what it's all about. So that was an incredible environment that day in here. I think we'll rival that certainly tomorrow, and going back to Doug and Johans and Grant and Ethan's senior day, that was pretty electric in here as well. So it's going to be fun, and I know our fans are excited, our guys are excited, but we're playing a really, really good team, and a team that hasn't lost much, especially on the road this year.
How do you tone down because this is going to be such a game with so much on the line, the crowd is going to be into this thing, I guess, do you worry at all about the first 5 minutes of the game?
You don't want to. You want the guys to enjoy it. You want them to look around and smell the roses. The message tomorrow will be, you have to make sure emotion is your friend, not your enemy, and you can use the emotion in the building to your advantage if you're careful. If you're not, that can certainly go against you, and get you in a situation where you have too much emotion, and then fatigue sets in quicker, and you don't catch your second wind like you normally would. So, we'll talk a little bit about that today, and certainly address it pregame tomorrow.
When you watch Seton Hall, what do you think has made them almost a tougher out when they're away from home as opposed to when they're in their own building?
They've got guys that have been there. You got Paul and Mamu as seniors that have been around and are playing at a high level, and Quincy McKnight, I think, does a tremendous job with them at the point. And then you've got shot blocking inside. So to win on the road, defense has to travel. And those dudes they have at the rim, it doesn't matter what gym you take them in, it's hard to score in the paint when they're in the game. So I think that's been part of it. They've been able to go on the road and they've been able to defend. And you got one of the best players in America running around out there off screens, and it's difficult to guard.
The home court here has been really special this season. What's been the difference with this crowd this year, and why do you think it's so tough to win here?
Well, I think our guys were a year older. We lost some tough ones last year at home in the last 2 or 3 minutes of the game, and except for Villanova here at home, where we kind of got away from us the last 3 minutes, we've played pretty good basketball here. And our crowd has always been great, but they've cranked it up a notch this year. I think this group is fun to watch because they play with joy, they play with some freedom. They wear their emotions on the face and on their shoulders, which I think that our fans like to see. So we need people here early tomorrow. We need them to be loud. We need them to be into the game, and then hopefully celebrate with a senior day ceremony afterwards.
Thanks, Coach.
The Creighton's had here in Omaha for the conference championship this year. Just what is this going to mean to them?
I think all the games prior to this are the same level of intensity. Honestly, the Big East, you have to win games, and if you drop games, then you find yourself in situations that you don't want to be in. But we've put ourselves in a situation now that obviously it comes down to one game. We've been building on it game by game throughout conference play and throughout non-conference play just to get ready for this, and we put ourselves in a good situation. Obviously, finish the season at home with the chance to tie with the Big East title is obviously big and good for the program. So we'll just treat it as any normal game and just get ready and prepare the same way we always do.
You guys have been talking about a conference championship back in December. I guess what's it like to have it be in your grasp, one game to go, to to fulfill that goal that you guys have talked about really all year?
Yeah, for sure. It was our goal at the beginning of the year. We all wanted to win the Big East from top to bottom, 1 through 15, and the coaching staff and everybody. We set out to win the Big East, and now tomorrow, obviously, we have that opportunity to take advantage of, to put ourselves in a situation to do what we set out to do, like you said, in December. And it's cool that it comes down to the last game, and it's even better that we get to do it at home. So it'll be really fun. It'll be a good atmosphere.
Is there something sweeter about a regular season championship? Just because it is kind of a testament to a grind of a season as opposed to getting hot over 3 days?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, you want to win as many games as you can, and if you're playing well throughout conference play and you put yourself in a good situation to win the conference, obviously you want to do that, and then probably carries a little more weight than the conference tournament. The conference tournament, everybody wants to win as well, just because you get hot at the right time, you win those 3 games, then you roll into the tournament, and you kind of have the ball's rolling and everything's going well. So we obviously want to do both. We want to start tonight or tomorrow afternoon, and then keep it going through the Big East tournament, and then hopefully we can get rolling and stay hot going into March.
Tell me about the first time you played Seton Hall. What do you remember about that game, and what worked for Creighton?
What worked for us is we made big shots late. Denzel hit a huge 3 that put us up 4, I think. We just stuck to the game plan. We took away their flip-ups because they got some size in the paint, and we did a good job just getting Miles off the line. Obviously, he's an unbelievable scorer and an unbelievable player, and he plays well. He gets his teammates involved. So we did a good job shutting him down and making everybody else beat us. And our focus to take care of what we were doing on our game plan was really good, and we did what we were supposed to do, and we went into a pretty good environment and won on their floor. So hopefully we can reciprocate that and do what we did there and bring it into Omaha and do the same thing.
What challenges in playing a game like tomorrow at home, only because it's going to be a pretty amped up crowd. There's tons of anxiety on both ends. Is it tougher to play at home on the road in a game like that? Do you know?
Honestly, I mean, everybody wants to play at home just because you can get that energy and you can feed off the crowd because they'll be, like you said, they'll be excited and they'll be ready to go. So it'll be fun just to play off them and just to go out and have fun. But like I said, every game's we try and take the same approach to every game. Not one's bigger than the other, and we just kind of stay locked in and hopefully we can take care of business on our home floor and just have fun doing it.
People say that all the time, like no game's bigger than any other. Like, when does that kind of sink in? Like we hear high schoolers, but it's like at 16 you get it. But
right.
At what time in your maturity as a basketball player do you really start to realize that this is no bigger than the game 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Maturity just comes with experience, I'd say. My biggest thing this year was just the biggest game is the next one. Because what happened in the past and what's coming in the future, you can't really control, but you can kind of control what's going on in the present. And we got to get ready for today, like we would any game, and then take care of business and follow and execute the game plan that we put in play. So if we can do that and take advantage of that, then I like our chances to win tomorrow.
Final home game. What's your message to Blue Jay fans on Saturday afternoon?
Final message, I don't know. We just got to get out of here with a W, you know. I think we let one fall. We want that to be the lone loss of the season. Obviously, everybody wants to take care of home court, and to do it's pretty tough, especially in this league. And we've put ourselves in a good position at home. We lost one, obviously, and if we can just finish with a win and send the crowd and ourselves out with a W going into New York City, and hopefully further or deeper into a deeper run in the March Madness. So I'd say just let's get a win and get out of here, you know.
Appreciate it.
Nothing bigger than, since you've been here, than this game tomorrow afternoon. What does this mean? What kind of opportunity is it for Creighton?
It's a huge opportunity because it gives us a good seed in the Big East tournament, chance to be #1 in the conference, and it's just going to bring a lot of excitement for tomorrow's game, and our guys are very excited for it.
You guys watching the end of that game after yours on Wednesday night?
Our game?
After your game, did you go watch the?
Yeah, we ended up watching the game just to see who was going to pull it out at first, and both of them, they're great basketball teams, and we were just looking forward to seeing if we had a chance to be #1 in the Big East, or if not, then we'll just try to end up being either second or third coming in. But we just have a great opportunity of just trying to win this thing now.
You guys have talked about this since December. I guess what's it like to have it 24 hours away within grasp of being the regular season conference
It's
champions?
huge. It's honestly like a dream come true, especially for us being here at Creighton, because we don't have. A lot of people may see us as not being a team that has like a lot of bigs and not very talented or not doing a lot of things that's right. But we just stick to our game plan. We did a lot of things what we know that we can do, and we're humble and we're basically just a family. So we just come out here and just try to play hard. And we're in a great spot of doing this right now. We just got to keep it going.
Coach McDermott, did he sell games like this when he was recruiting you? Like this is a possibility?
Yeah, he told me this was a huge possibility of my recruitment, and he just told me these far as that was like 3, 4, maybe 5 years ago now. So he just told me to always just keep getting better and better, and my time is going to come.
Hey, what do you remember about that first matchup with Seton Hall? What worked for Creighton in that game?
I think our hustle plays, our communication, and our defense. We did a fantastic job on the defensive end, our hustle plays, and doing a lot of little things that led up to big things for us to come in the game. So we're gonna watch over a lot of film, stick to the game plan. We're just gonna come out here and just play our style of play. Appreciate it.
Okay, thanks.